The decision was made by the committee. The decision was made by the committee. Do they become real estate agents in 1 hour? Do they become real estate agents in 1 hour? Could he be a politician? Could he be a politician? His grandmother's legacy inspired him. His grandmother's legacy inspired him. I like to go for a walk in the park on sunny days. I like to go for a walk in the park on sunny days. English is easier than Chinese. English is easier than Chinese. You have to study hard for your exams. You have to study hard for your exams. Is it your turn to cook? Is it your turn to cook? How old are you? How old are you? Were his grandchildren agents? Were his grandchildren agents? Clear as mud. Clear as mud. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? I don't have any clean socks in my drawer. I don't have any clean socks in my drawer. You should have a physical exam once a year. You should have a physical exam once a year. I can attack later at 5 p.m. at midnight. I can attack later at 5 p.m. at midnight. Could you please put your belongings on the conveyor belt? Could you please put your belongings on the conveyor belt? I wish we'd gone to the beach instead of staying at home. I wish we'd gone to the beach instead of staying at home. I feel happy when I see the rainbow. I feel happy when I see the rainbow. We can barbecue in the backyard. We can barbecue in the backyard. Aren't we guards every day? Aren't we guards every day? The clouds were above the highest peaks. The clouds were above the highest peaks. After 3 years she can become a stylist. After 3 years she can become a stylist. You walk along the road until you reach the traffic lights. You walk along the road until you reach the traffic lights. Shouldn't I live? Shouldn't I live? Shouldn't he be the minister in 5 days? Shouldn't he be the minister in 5 days? Girls must love you. Girls must love you. Do you sell fresh fruit? Do you sell fresh fruit? Infrastructure. Infrastructure. I will take this into consideration. I will take this into consideration. He usually drinks coffee in the morning. He usually drinks coffee in the morning. It cannot support after the 3rd century. It cannot support after the 3rd century. I enjoy social gatherings. I enjoy social gatherings. Could you please provide a list of your current medications? Could you please provide a list of your current medications? How to prepare shrimp in tacos. How to prepare shrimp in tacos. She was cleaning the kitchen while she was washing the dishes. She was cleaning the kitchen while she was washing the dishes. Isn't he a Tyler at 3 o'clock at midnight? Isn't he a Tyler at 3 o'clock at midnight? Be careful. Be careful. The Empire State Building is the tallest building in New York. The Empire State Building is the tallest building in New York. This is my house. This is my house. How often do you try to play the guitar? How often do you try to play the guitar? Did you ask all of us? Did you ask all of us? We walked for miles along the beach. We walked for miles along the beach. It is possible. It is possible. I have some friends living in New York. I have some friends living in New York. As I thought of listing product. As I thought of listing product. The doctor will be with you shortly to discuss the results. The doctor will be with you shortly to discuss the results. Couldn't it be a scavenger 2 days ago? Couldn't it be a scavenger 2 days ago? I can type fast on the keyboard. I can type fast on the keyboard. Can't it rise? Can't it rise? Check to see if the diaper needs to be changed when the baby cries. Check to see if the diaper needs to be changed when the baby cries. I shouldn't continue. I shouldn't continue. I'm cooking dinner. I'm cooking dinner. Was your grandfather a lantern? Was your grandfather a lantern? I'm taking a day off from work next week. I'm taking a day off from work next week. I have been working at school for 6 hours. I have been working at school for 6 hours. Avoid eating junk food to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Avoid eating junk food to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Is there a deli counter in the store? Is there a deli counter in the store? It is good to drink water regularly. It is good to drink water regularly. Art. Art. I enjoy the old coin. I enjoy the old coin. Don't I prove it every week? Don't I prove it every week? Keep it together. Keep it together. Can you produce? Can you produce? When the baby is born, she will be 9 months pregnant. When the baby is born, she will be 9 months pregnant. What did I touch? What did I touch? They weren't always advertisers. They weren't always advertisers. You will need to pay your bills. You will need to pay your bills. Can you do me a favor, please? Can you do me a favor, please? Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. People are usually too quick to judge. People are usually too quick to judge. Can I use a discount coupon for this purchase? Can I use a discount coupon for this purchase? Does it kill then? Does it kill then? Can I buy you something? Can I buy you something? Is he a 2-week-old shepherd? Is he a 2-week-old shepherd? He usually goes for a run in the evening. He usually goes for a run in the evening. You have a viral infection. You have a viral infection. Do you know people who do this? Do you ever? Do you know people who do this? Do you ever? Take me to. Take me to. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? I just wanted to see if the world would really change. I just wanted to see if the world would really change. I am planning to start a new business. I am planning to start a new business. They painted their house and it looks brand new. They painted their house and it looks brand new. Can we have pizza for dinner? Can we have pizza for dinner? Gradually. Gradually. I'll have bread pudding for dessert. I'll have bread pudding for dessert. Here you are. Here you are. Can I pay in cash? Can I pay in cash? When will we go? When will we go? Does he drink at sunset? Does he drink at sunset? I noticed some things. I noticed some things. Can we make any changes to this plan? Can we make any changes to this plan? Situation. Situation. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. Am I not tempted a century later? Am I not tempted a century later? He exercised regularly, so he improved his fitness level. He exercised regularly, so he improved his fitness level. The movie was very long and boring. The movie was very long and boring. Do they rarely get points? Do they rarely get points? We were playing board games with our friends. We were playing board games with our friends. He will not stop until he reaches his goal. He will not stop until he reaches his goal. He enjoys hiking in the mountains. He enjoys hiking in the mountains. I bought 2 shirts. The striped one is for me, the plain one is for my friend. I bought 2 shirts. The striped one is for me, the plain one is for my friend. He always comes late to meetings. He always comes late to meetings. We were jogging in the park early in the morning. We were jogging in the park early in the morning. His half-brother was an investor. His half-brother was an investor. Can fit monthly. Can fit monthly. I got caught in a heavy rain. I got caught in a heavy rain. I'll catch you at dawn. I'll catch you at dawn. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Didn't we teach? Didn't we teach? The house they bought is near the beach. The house they bought is near the beach. I'm too lazy to walk all the way to the lake. I'm too lazy to walk all the way to the lake. There is a rest at night. There is a rest at night. There was a gradual increase in crimes. There was a gradual increase in crimes. I want to buy a new house. I want to buy a new house. One of my friends is named Tony. One of my friends is named Tony. I don't want to lose a lot of things to look good. I don't want to lose a lot of things to look good. Wouldn't the banker be 10 years? Wouldn't the banker be 10 years? I've already cooked dinner. I've already cooked dinner. I ate a delicious cake at the patisserie. I ate a delicious cake at the patisserie. Doctors will watch patients all night. Doctors will watch patients all night. Our sister was the curator. Our sister was the curator. Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? We were talking on the phone when the accident happened. We were talking on the phone when the accident happened. Can be lost in 2 weeks. Can be lost in 2 weeks. I had an accident last night. I had an accident last night. I'm going to play football. I'm going to play football. Will there be an occasional contractor? Will there be an occasional contractor? Can I use my loyalty card for a discount? Can I use my loyalty card for a discount? Valuable. Valuable. If he had more experience, he would be promoted. If he had more experience, he would be promoted. Will it burn? Will it burn? Does he sit? Does he sit? Autonomy. Autonomy. Is there a children's menu? Is there a children's menu? Do you have any drink specials? Do you have any drink specials? Sort. Sort. Is her aunt a jockey? Is her aunt a jockey? Where are you from? Where are you from? We saw many different bird species along the river. We saw many different bird species along the river. Remember to drink plenty of water. Remember to drink plenty of water. My children are businesswomen. My children are businesswomen. Can you drop me off at the airport? Can you drop me off at the airport? Sorry if I made you feel awkward. Sorry if I made you feel awkward. Degree of shrinkage. Degree of shrinkage. Should he threaten 2 weeks? Should he threaten 2 weeks? They had a swimming pool in their backyard. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. He teaches not only history but also political science. He teaches not only history but also political science. When he comes, we'll be long gone. When he comes, we'll be long gone. They usually continue. They usually continue. Will you know? Will you know? Can you be sure now? Can you be sure now? He is a devoted father and spends a lot of time with his children. He is a devoted father and spends a lot of time with his children. I'm busy. I'm busy. We had lived in that house for 10 years before we decided to move to a larger one. We had lived in that house for 10 years before we decided to move to a larger one. Where are you working today? Where are you working today? My sister doesn't eat meat. My sister doesn't eat meat. I will take a break from studying English. I will take a break from studying English. Are there any bulk discounts available? Are there any bulk discounts available? The dog barked at himself in the mirror. The dog barked at himself in the mirror. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have to play football. I have to play football. You will watch television. You will watch television. There is 0 chance of rain today. There is 0 chance of rain today. I'm sorry for being so rude yesterday. I'm sorry for being so rude yesterday. Overcame. Overcame. Shouldn't we guarantee 5 midnight later? Shouldn't we guarantee 5 midnight later? Possession of alcohol in public. Possession of alcohol in public. He is as proud as a peacock. He is as proud as a peacock. He always arrives on time. He always arrives on time. Our friends started to read the onboarding documents. Our friends started to read the onboarding documents. On Sundays we play board games with our friends. On Sundays we play board games with our friends. Had he bought a lottery ticket, he would have won the jackpot. Had he bought a lottery ticket, he would have won the jackpot. He was the stepdaughter's race car driver. He was the stepdaughter's race car driver. Of course, I'd love to. Of course, I'd love to. He is a talented photographer and takes beautiful pictures. He is a talented photographer and takes beautiful pictures. They help themselves to a snack. They help themselves to a snack. John is taller than Mark. John is taller than Mark. The movie was exciting. The movie was exciting. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. May not take pictures occasionally. May not take pictures occasionally. Workers have been building the house for months. Workers have been building the house for months. Doesn't it advertise at noon? Doesn't it advertise at noon? Won't you be a gynecologist at sunrise? Won't you be a gynecologist at sunrise? Can he do groceries later? Can he do groceries later? The man whose car was stolen reported the situation to the police. The man whose car was stolen reported the situation to the police. It cannot be mentioned. It cannot be mentioned. Can we start a tournament? Can we start a tournament? This will finish the recipe and serve dinner after that. This will finish the recipe and serve dinner after that. How lively! How lively! Will it not produce? Will it not produce? How many students are in 4th grade? How many students are in 4th grade? What I did. What I did. Wasn't it hidden then? Wasn't it hidden then? My parents were traveling to Europe last month. My parents were traveling to Europe last month. Did he wear it now? Did he wear it now? Didn't they say 3 in the morning before? Didn't they say 3 in the morning before? Can't I analyze at sunset? Can't I analyze at sunset? This will never happen. This will never happen. Did you evaluate it in the afternoon? Did you evaluate it in the afternoon? Product specifications were insufficient to meet customer demands. Product specifications were insufficient to meet customer demands. He doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. I don't do pottery at noon. I don't do pottery at noon. How much sugar do you put in your coffee? How much sugar do you put in your coffee? I will not hurt you. I will not hurt you. We went to visit our grandparents during the summer vacation. We went to visit our grandparents during the summer vacation. Students were discussing a topic in class. Students were discussing a topic in class. Please wait in line. Please wait in line. Dinner time. Dinner time. Which language do you think? Which language do you think? I love playing games and playing football with my sons. I love playing games and playing football with my sons. I have a question about your talk bet. I have a question about your talk bet. Can't leave your dirty dishes in the sink? Please wash them. Can't leave your dirty dishes in the sink? Please wash them. John was asleep when I got home. John was asleep when I got home. They are swimming in the pool. They are swimming in the pool. What's this? It's a pen. What's this? It's a pen. If we should. If we should. If you do not receive a response within this time, do you cancel the request and continue with your flow? If you do not receive a response within this time, do you cancel the request and continue with your flow? Will there be a deal at dawn? Will there be a deal at dawn? He is very understanding of other people's feelings. He is very understanding of other people's feelings. You shouldn't fall every month. You shouldn't fall every month. Did they increase? Did they increase? Which mode of transportation do you use most? Which mode of transportation do you use most? The bus arrives in 10 minutes. The bus arrives in 10 minutes. Do you have sugar-free options? Do you have sugar-free options? Do they become acrobats at dusk? Do they become acrobats at dusk? See you tomorrow at the party. See you tomorrow at the party. I cook weekly. I cook weekly. There are rumors that they will get married. There are rumors that they will get married. Hadn't we attended? Hadn't we attended? Put it in writing. Put it in writing. Wouldn't I accept? Wouldn't I accept? To consume. To consume. You should get plenty of rest. You should get plenty of rest. They should avoid eating too much junk food. They should avoid eating too much junk food. Sorry guys. I am confused as this experience is the first time for me. Sorry guys. I am confused as this experience is the first time for me. She likes to cook dinner for her family. She likes to cook dinner for her family. Whose medal is this? Whose medal is this? They should have saved money for emergencies. They should have saved money for emergencies. The chain was too short. The chain was too short. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help. They missed the opportunity, so they later regretted it. They missed the opportunity, so they later regretted it. Will you buy me a new book? Will you buy me a new book? Here is your milk. Here is your milk. How old are you? How old are you? The house has been recently renovated. The house has been recently renovated. Can you give me the scissors? Can you give me the scissors? Working on construction project. Working on construction project. Is my stepbrother an educator? Is my stepbrother an educator? Your half-sister was a landscape architect. Your half-sister was a landscape architect. Was her husband a midwife? Was her husband a midwife? I need to find a new job. I need to find a new job. He wishes he had finished reading before returning the book. He wishes he had finished reading before returning the book. They started a podcast to discuss current events. They started a podcast to discuss current events. We can't go for a walk until the weather clears. We can't go for a walk until the weather clears. Personal. Personal. The water is too cold to swim. The water is too cold to swim. We need to repair the car and fill the gas tank at the same time. We need to repair the car and fill the gas tank at the same time. Was she a fortnightly fashion designer? Was she a fortnightly fashion designer? Didn't we check? Didn't we check? We understand the importance of education. We understand the importance of education. I just want you to be careful. I just want you to be careful. By the way, I didn't understand why Tom came. By the way, I didn't understand why Tom came. You always make me laugh. You always make me laugh. Were there uncles senators? Were there uncles senators? I have too much energy. I have too much energy. They said we've been waiting for an hour. They said we've been waiting for an hour. They should limit after one night. They should limit after one night. Can we organize? Can we organize? Spoil. 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 By the way, I'm Nick. By the way, I'm Nick. They decided to go on a world tour. They decided to go on a world tour. Hope the weather will be nice this weekend. Hope the weather will be nice this weekend. Am I the referee every day? Am I the referee every day? Prepare to be impressed by the new president. Prepare to be impressed by the new president. He inherited a fortune. He inherited a fortune. I express my extra vigorous and fair view of the farm. I express my extra vigorous and fair view of the farm. My father will come to school for me. My father will come to school for me. Keep your options open. Keep your options open. Despite the noise, she managed to concentrate on her studies. Despite the noise, she managed to concentrate on her studies. I know it. I know it. Do you know what this is called in English? Do you know what this is called in English? I looked at two different issues today. I looked at two different issues today. I doubt your honesty. I doubt your honesty. What does car mean in English? What does car mean in English? You saw my face. You saw my face. I always brush my teeth before going to bed. I always brush my teeth before going to bed. The edge of the forest was a great place for birdwatching. The edge of the forest was a great place for birdwatching. Annie had a cold too. Annie had a cold too. Do you want hot or iced coffee? Do you want hot or iced coffee? After 4 weeks you will step up. After 4 weeks you will step up. Is the service fee included in the bill? Is the service fee included in the bill? Can we sit by the window? Can we sit by the window? He often goes jogging in the park. He often goes jogging in the park. I cheered for my team at the match. I cheered for my team at the match. What book did you read last night? What book did you read last night? Can accept. Can accept. Sorted by priority. Sorted by priority. Are my cousins stockbrokers? Are my cousins stockbrokers? I took a bath after a tiring day. I took a bath after a tiring day. We don't have a lot of code coverage. We don't have a lot of code coverage. Tom has been working on his project since yesterday. Tom has been working on his project since yesterday. The song that the singer sang touched everyone's heart. The song that the singer sang touched everyone's heart. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. They shouldn't be interested in the afternoon. They shouldn't be interested in the afternoon. To join. To join. I just wanted to see if the world would really change. I just wanted to see if the world would really change. Her stepdaughters are publishers. Her stepdaughters are publishers. Descendants are workers. Descendants are workers. She didn't do tailoring at dusk. She didn't do tailoring at dusk. I'm really interested in football. I'm really interested in football. How much does a slice of pizza cost? How much does a slice of pizza cost? Let me know if you want to come. Let me know if you want to come. Can you give me directions to the nearest gas station? Can you give me directions to the nearest gas station? Me too. Me too. Ministers' meeting. Ministers' meeting. I go to the gym to exercise. I go to the gym to exercise. He had been studying all day, so he was tired and needed a rest. He had been studying all day, so he was tired and needed a rest. They just arrived at the airport. They just arrived at the airport. I love elephants. I love elephants. Would he start a war? Would he start a war? My sister is a doctor. My sister is a doctor. They were listening to the radio. They were listening to the radio. That's right. That's right. Your half-brother is the undertaker. Your half-brother is the undertaker. He is a talented artist and makes beautiful paintings. He is a talented artist and makes beautiful paintings. His colleague was a businessman. His colleague was a businessman. I will make a lot of money. I will make a lot of money. Can you call often? Can you call often? The bus was late due to bad weather. The bus was late due to bad weather. Whatever you do, don't turn on the lights. Whatever you do, don't turn on the lights. Are your cousins publishers? Are your cousins publishers? I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help. Enjoy. Enjoy. Where are you from? Where are you from? Won't it get it after 1 second? Won't it get it after 1 second? Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your pen? They do often. They do often. I diligently tried to play the guitar, and as a result, I improved my skills. I diligently tried to play the guitar, and as a result, I improved my skills. We have a special offer for product. We have a special offer for product. How are you going to work? How are you going to work? Children have been watching TV for hours. Children have been watching TV for hours. The team lacks experience. The team lacks experience. We may not include every week. We may not include every week. They used to go to that restaurant every Friday. They used to go to that restaurant every Friday. They speak English fluently. They speak English fluently. The Tommy family is one of the wealthiest families in Argentina. The Tommy family is one of the wealthiest families in Argentina. The economic crisis led to high poverty rates. The economic crisis led to high poverty rates. How many apples did you eat yesterday? How many apples did you eat yesterday? We were watching a movie in the cinema. We were watching a movie in the cinema. Who did you walk to? Who did you walk to? Won't you marry? Won't you marry? What else do I like? What else do I like? Should he retire after 1 year? Should he retire after 1 year? You make a difference. You make a difference. It's an honor. It's an honor. It was nothing. It was nothing. Is my stepbrother an educator? Is my stepbrother an educator? After that, I'm going to have dinner with my family tonight. I'm going to have dinner with my family tonight. Can't invade. Can't invade. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? I'm in the bedroom. I'm in the bedroom. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. We will visit the beach during our vacation. We will visit the beach during our vacation. Join me. Join me. I was thinking about your suggestion. I was thinking about your suggestion. I read carefully. I read carefully. The baby is crawling on the floor. The baby is crawling on the floor. His stepfather is a preacher. His stepfather is a preacher. The stepdaughter's librarian. The stepdaughter's librarian. I finished my homework, he said. I finished my homework, he said. At the end of the day, they will have finished their homework. At the end of the day, they will have finished their homework. I want to summarize before continuing. I want to summarize before continuing. What time does the train leave? Asked. What time does the train leave? Asked. The keys are in the drawer. The keys are in the drawer. His wife is a fashion designer. His wife is a fashion designer. Should we consider outsourcing some of the work? Should we consider outsourcing some of the work? Can you try these slippers? Can you try these slippers? Can you make pasta dish with gluten-free noodles? Can you make pasta dish with gluten-free noodles? I'm in the room below. I'm in the room below. Is there a toy aisle in this store? Is there a toy aisle in this store? I am working as an executive engineer at ABCDE Company. I am working as an executive engineer at ABCDE Company. My flight was cancelled. My flight was cancelled. They laughed at themselves for a stupid mistake. They laughed at themselves for a stupid mistake. These are stunning sunsets. These are stunning sunsets. I'm going to the beach this weekend. I'm going to the beach this weekend. Loyalty. Loyalty. I don't know your mother. I don't know your mother. Are you threatening? Are you threatening? Do you know people who do this? Do you ever? Do you know people who do this? Do you ever? Why don't we party? Why don't we party? I'm crazy about football. I'm crazy about football. Sentences used daily in English. Sentences used daily in English. We cry. We cry. I'll have the Greek salad with grilled chicken, please. I'll have the Greek salad with grilled chicken, please. I haven't seen that movie yet, he said. I haven't seen that movie yet, he said. Couldn't he be a psychiatrist last year? Couldn't he be a psychiatrist last year? Performance Excel is filled. Performance Excel is filled. He is a creative writer and has published several books. He is a creative writer and has published several books. The weather is fine today. The weather is fine today. He is more mature than his classmates. He is more mature than his classmates. If the weather is hot, I will not go out. If the weather is hot, I will not go out. If the weather is nice, we will go swimming. If the weather is nice, we will go swimming. Be careful. Be careful. We visited our elders yesterday. We visited our elders yesterday. If there is traffic on the road, I will be late. If there is traffic on the road, I will be late. We will ship after today. We will ship after today. You shouldn't exercise. You shouldn't exercise. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't worry. Don't worry. Your children are lawyers. Your children are lawyers. Yesterday. Yesterday. If he spoke Spanish, he would work as a translator. If he spoke Spanish, he would work as a translator. They've already watched the new episode. They've already watched the new episode. Were his half-brothers editors? Were his half-brothers editors? Can I use my smart card for mobile payments? Can I use my smart card for mobile payments? May not heal. May not heal. I will stay home this weekend. I will stay home this weekend. Did he agree at sunset? Did he agree at sunset? I'm moving to a new house in 5 years. I'm moving to a new house in 5 years. Didn't you ever wonder? Didn't you ever wonder? The error was noticed too late. The error was noticed too late. Can I have an extra blanket? Can I have an extra blanket? I can be happy. I can be happy. Don't you look? Don't you look? I wouldn't come back. I wouldn't come back. We went to the cinema to watch the last movie. We went to the cinema to watch the last movie. Should I not focus for 2 weeks? Should I not focus for 2 weeks? Yes, that's it. Yes, that's it. The article explores the effects of social media on young people. The article explores the effects of social media on young people. Can you help me find Istanbul? Can you help me find Istanbul? He could be a truck driver for 2 weeks. He could be a truck driver for 2 weeks. Don't they just continue? Don't they just continue? I'm starving. I'm starving. The lawyer represents the client in court. The lawyer represents the client in court. Can be a hairdresser every year. Can be a hairdresser every year. I'm sorry, I do not know. I'm sorry, I do not know. Won't it take off at dawn? Won't it take off at dawn? I enjoy playing tennis and my sister likes it too. I enjoy playing tennis and my sister likes it too. Shouldn't they be marketing every month? Shouldn't they be marketing every month? Haven't we done accounting often? Haven't we done accounting often? He studies for his exams in the evenings. He studies for his exams in the evenings. His son was a psychologist. His son was a psychologist. The man talking to your mother is my father. The man talking to your mother is my father. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? The car was parked in the garage. The car was parked in the garage. Anesthesiologist will never be. Anesthesiologist will never be. He looked very tired. He looked very tired. Am I captain in 5 days? Am I captain in 5 days? If it's warm outside, we go to the beach. If it's warm outside, we go to the beach. They should not trade after 2 hours. They should not trade after 2 hours. The flowers look beautiful. The flowers look beautiful. He got the job even though he didn't have much experience. He got the job even though he didn't have much experience. It's not very festive. It's not very festive. I made a special meal for my wife. I made a special meal for my wife. I'll have all the popcorn when the movie starts. I'll have all the popcorn when the movie starts. Can we influence? Can we influence? We will have a picnic in the park. We will have a picnic in the park. Can we hold a minute's silence for the victims of the tragedy? Can we hold a minute's silence for the victims of the tragedy? Be sure to come back for your next appointment. Be sure to come back for your next appointment. Here's your change. Here's your change. There was no time. There was no time. Will you marry me in 10 years? Will you marry me in 10 years? Can't we dance for 10 years? Can't we dance for 10 years? The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. If I were a writer, I would write best-selling novels. If I were a writer, I would write best-selling novels. She bought a new dress yesterday. She bought a new dress yesterday. She bought a new dress for the party. She bought a new dress for the party. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. Better start eating healthier. Better start eating healthier. What should I say? What should I say? When I woke up, the sun had already risen. When I woke up, the sun had already risen. The book written by Shakespeare is a masterpiece. The book written by Shakespeare is a masterpiece. I'll call my friend to see if he's available. I'll call my friend to see if he's available. I like swimming. I like swimming. She bought a new dress yesterday. She bought a new dress yesterday. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. How many languages can you speak? How many languages can you speak? Tony has a day off. Tony has a day off. They watch TV after dinner. They watch TV after dinner. Can you always see? Can you always see? We are engaged. We are engaged. I noted. I noted. The store closes at 6 p.m. The store closes at 6 p.m. Today is the year of death of the founder of our country. Today is the year of death of the founder of our country. I had an accident last night. I had an accident last night. I watch the news every day. I watch the news every day. This is beyond the pale. This is beyond the pale. I got off the bus at the wrong stop. I got off the bus at the wrong stop. Can't write every month? Can't write every month? If you need help, trust me. If you need help, trust me. Can we make any changes to this plan? Can we make any changes to this plan? Ambitious. Ambitious. How can I go to the museum? How can I go to the museum? Can you forget? Can you forget? Firstly. Firstly.